The afternoon that changed direction, not a dramatic pivot, just a section of a day where the angle shifted slightly, and everything after carried you inside it as a given. The afternoon that changed direction was unremarkable in every dimension. Turning points of love aren't always loud. Some arrive without a crowd. Just a Tuesday and a feeling and a shift. The afternoon that changed direction, yours. The afternoon that changed direction, doors I didn't know were there began to open. The afternoon that changed direction, spoken into a new trajectory. The walking bass describes the new direction, the love that's set into the flesh and section of the daily. The drum machine holds the change tempo, the story that unfolds from that afternoon, carrying its pivot quietly. The afternoon the limit crossed without crossing. The turning points of love aren't always loud. Some arrive without a crowd. Just a Tuesday and a feeling and a shift. The afternoon that changed direction, yours. The afternoon that changed direction, doors I didn't know were there began to open. The afternoon that changed direction, spoken into a new trajectory. The vinyl hums the memory of the hinge. The afternoon where everything on the fringe of ordinary became the center. I didn't know it was a door to enter until I was already through it, and there was the change direction, and you were there at the other end of it, already arrived. The afternoon that changed direction, I survived into something better. The afternoon that changed direction, you were there. The other side of the door still changed. You changed my playlist without asking, not literally, but the unmasking of your taste into my archive. Now I find tracks I'd never heard before. You're mine, enter mine through the open door of knowing. You changed the playlist and it's showing. Love edits the library, adds new titles to the shelves of what you love. The vitals of who you are shift slightly towards someone. You changed the playlist, I hear you now, and everything I reach for somehow. You changed the playlist without a word. You changed the playlist. What I heard is different since you came. The flugelhorn plays a line I learned from you, the kind of music I passed through without stopping. And now it stops me cold, because it's yours now, the story told. In the new editions, you changed the playlist. You changed the playlist, and I face it. Love edits the library, adds new titles to the shelves of what you love. The vitals of who you are shift slightly towards someone. You changed the playlist, I hear you now. In everything I reach for somehow. You changed the playlist without a word. You changed the playlist. What I heard is different since you came. The guitar hums, the update running. Love is software constantly becoming the next version through the influence of you. You changed the playlist and pushed through new albums, new frequencies, new associations. I carry now as mine the complications of love that enters your aesthetic and rewires it. You changed the playlist and I prefer this version. You changed the playlist. I hear you in everything now. Every track differently yours. I've been taking the long view of you, not the impression, not the debut of who you are in the first bright month, but the accumulation, every front and every record you across the hours. The long view of you, all its powers. The long view is the love view. Anyone can love the first impression, the one who loves what's underneath the stay. And the long view of you, that's what I hold. The long view of you, not just the bold first chapter, but the full edition. The long view of you, no condition placed on any version. The synth bass holds the patient perspective of love that is its own collective. Over time, the flugelhorn plays the arc of a person across the light and dark of all their daily variations. The long view of you, all its iterations. The long view is the love view. Anyone can love the first impression, the one who loves what's underneath the staying. The long view of you, that's what I hold. The long view of you, not just the bold first chapter, but the full edition. The long view of you, no condition placed on any version. On an afternoon beginning to turn, the guitar hums what I've come to learn. The long view is the gift and the commitment, the choosing of the whole story, the fit of someone across every chapter they've written. The long view of you, I'm not quitting the reading of it, I'm in it for the whole. The long view of you, the entire soul. Long view of you, all of it. Every chapter, still reading. I love you most in the middle of a sentence, not the beginning, not not the repentance of an ending, but the actual middle, the unguarded, the unposed, the riddle of someone thinking out loud, mid-thought, in the middle of a sentence, caught. The middle of a sentence is where people live, not the performance but the give of the thinking as it happens. In the middle of a sentence, that's where I find you. In the middle of a sentence, it reminds you of nobody curated, just you out loud. In the middle of a sentence, I'm proud to know this version. The walking bass moves through the unfinished, the jazz of the not yet complete diminished, and lovely in its hanging the rose holds the note that hasn't found its resolution, the folds of mid-thought love. In the middle of a sentence, where the real self makes its entrance. The middle of a sentence is where people live, not the performance but the give of the thinking as it happens. In the middle of a sentence, that's where I find you. In the middle of a sentence, it reminds you of nobody curated, just you out loud. In the middle of a sentence, I'm proud to know this version. The brushed hi-hat keeps the incomplete, the time signature of the unpolished beat of how a person thinks before they edit. In the middle of a sentence I credit this as the deepest form of trust, to think out loud, to be unjustified in your impression management. In the middle of a sentence, the best arrangement. In the middle of a sentence, your actual thinking, unedited. That's where I love you most. I've run the empirical test enough times. A room with you in it and a room without the rhymes. Don't lie, the data is consistent and clear. Every room gets brighter when you appear. Not from lightning, not from anything physical, just the shift that's almost empirical. Some people carry brightness into spaces, not the performed kind, just the traces of someone whose energy lifts the given. Every room gets brighter, I've seen it happen. Every room gets brighter, not just fashion. It's real, the actual quality shifts. Every room gets brighter and it lifts everything with it. The fretless bass lies through the evidence, the neo-soul chord of the lived experience of loving someone whose presence is a fact of physics. The wah guitar tracks, the brightness you add without intending. Every room gets brighter, never ending. Some people carry brightness into spaces, not the performed kind, just the traces of someone whose energy lifts the given. Every room gets brighter, I've seen it happen. Every room gets brighter. everything with it. The horn comes in for the observation, the love note of empirical notation. I have been in rooms with you and without, and the measurement is not in doubt. Every room gets brighter. The electric piano confirms this. The at 9 chords piano of evidence. Every room gets brighter. Every room gets brighter. Every room gets lighter when you walk in. Every room gets brighter. I've measured it. The evidence is clear. Every room. I learned how to slow down from watching you. The way you take the long way through a conversation, never rushing the reply, letting the thought arrive before the why of the sentence resolves. I learned this from you, and my life improved. I miss. Love is a curriculum delivered without a syllabus. You learn it throughout the daily without a lesson plan. I learned this from you, the slow reply. I learned this from you, the reason why patience is worth more than the quick answer. I learned this from you. I'm a better dancer in conversations now. The finger snaps fall at the slower pace. You taught me the acoustic guitar's grace is in the space between the notes, not in the feeling of it. I learned this discipline from sitting beside you in the months of paying attention. I learned this from you at once. Love is a curriculum delivered without a syllabus. You learn it throughout the daily without a lesson plan. I learned this from you, the slow reply. I learned this from you, the reason why patience is worth more than the quick answer. I learned this from you. I'm a better dancer in conversations now. The synth-pad hums the education of it, the love that makes you better, the benefit of being beside someone who embodies the thing you've been reaching toward. Nobody teaches this in the room with the whiteboard. I learned this from you and I'm restored by it. The slow, the space, the held reply. I learned this from you, and I won't let it die. I learned this from you, the slow way, the patient way, still practicing. I told the walking bass about you last night. Played it through the lamp and the low light of a Tuesday kitchen, and the bass agreed. A walking line for someone who would lead me somewhere I hadn't planned to go. The walking bass agrees, and now I know. Music holds the arguments we can't make in language. The walking bass can take the feeling and describe it without words. The walking bass agrees, it always does. The walking bass agrees. is correct, this one is real. The walking bass agrees. The way I feel is validated in D. The brushed hi-hat kept the swung time. The love that arrived slightly behind the rhyme of expectation. A little laid back, true. Jazz describes the offbeat arrival of you in a life that thought it knew its tempo. The walking bass agrees, the tableau. Music holds the arguments we can't make in language. The walking bass can take the feeling and describe it without words. The walking bass agrees, it always does. The walking bass agrees because the feeling is correct, this one is real. The walking bass agrees. The way I feel is validated in D. On a morning turning toward cloud, the walking bass plays something quietly loud, and its conviction. Love is the walking bass. Patient, steady, holds the harmonic space below the melody without demanding credit. The walking bass agrees, and I said it to the kitchen and the lamp and the vinyl. This one is real. The walking bass, the final arbiter agrees. The walking bass agrees, it always did. I'm just catching up, still listening. There's a window before the sky shifts. The last bright hours, the afternoon gifts of clarity before the cloud moves in. I wanna use them to begin saying everything I've been holding for a cleaner moment, the unfolding. Urgency and love don't often meet, but sometimes the changing sky makes it sweet to say the thing before it's too late. Before the sky shifts, say it now. Before the sky shifts, show me how. The afternoon's best light falls on us. Before the sky shifts, there's no fuss needed, just this. The electric piano plays the lit window, the adenine chord of the in-between, the limbo of bright and incoming cloud. I love you in this exact light before it moves through to something softer. Though our guitar agrees, before the sky shifts, say what you please. Urgency and love don't often meet, but sometimes a changing sky makes it sweet to say the thing before it's too late. Before the sky shifts, say it now. Before the sky shifts, show me how. The afternoon's best light falls on us. Before the sky shifts, there's no fuss needed, just this. Between the scene and the about to change. Before the sky shifts, this bass describes the why of urgency without anxiety. Not fear, just the propriety of not wasting the afternoon's last light before the sky shifts. Say it right. Before the sky shifts, say it now. This light, don't wait. You left a cup half drunk beside the chair, the kind of trace that says a person is there even when they've stepped out. For a moment, the cup's still faintly steaming, the component of your presence left in liquid form. A cup left cooling, and I'm still warm. Absence has a texture when you know someone well enough to feel the glow of what they leave behind. In ordinary things, a cup left cooling, you'll be back. A cup left cooling, still on track. Still mid-sentence, still mid-afternoon. A cup left cooling, you'll be here soon. And I'm not going anywhere. The kalimba plays the held breath of it, the between, the not yet, the moment's credit for sustaining warmth past the physical. The piano hums the habitual truth of loving someone who leaves traces. A cup left cooling in the best of places. Absence has a texture when you know someone well enough to feel the glow of what they leave behind. In ordinary things, a cup left cooling, you'll be back. A cup left cooling, still on track. Still mid-sentence, still mid-afternoon. A cup left cooling, you'll be here soon. And I'm not going anywhere. Quiet devotion notices the cup, the love that doesn't give this kind of stuff a name but feels it. The steaming trace of someone in the middle of a space. They've claimed a cup left cooling is the most domestic poetry, and this is love in its most honest daily form. A cup left cooling, still so warm. A cup left cooling, you'll be back. Still mid everything, still here. If I could gather all of April, the light, the blossom, the not fragile feeling of something beginning to set, I put it here in the sunset of the month where the vibraphone rings through the whole of what the season brings. Gathering a season means gathering someone. They're in it, the two have become the same thing. And the remembering all of April in one place, and you in it. All of April in one place, every minute of the bright and the overcast, the held and said. All of April in one place, the thread that runs through the whole month is you. The guitar arpeggios rise through the collect iron of what April gave us, the prospect of summer ahead, the last blossom behind, the lo-fi hiss beneath the find of someone in a season. All of April in one place, a month made viable. Gathering a season means gathering someone. They're in it, the two have become the same thing. And the remembering all of April in one place, and you in it. All of April in one place, every minute of the bright and the overcast, the held and said. All of April in one place, the thread that runs through the whole month is you. The roads home was the last days of April, the bittersweet of the seasonal cycle that will turn towards summer and us. All of April in one place, the fuss and the quiet of the month, the whole inventory. And at the center of the story is you. The reason April had a name this year. All of April in one place, the same as where you are. All of April in one place, and you in it. The whole month, the whole of it yours. The bright part of the day is ending now. The afternoon has kept its part of vow and handed everything to evening. The lamp goes on, the day is leaving its daylight version and becoming this, the end of the bright part, and I miss the transition into evening is its own love letter, the day becoming grown into its quieter self. End of the bright part, still here though. End of the bright part, the afterglow of the day that had you somewhere in it. End of the bright part, every minute held something of you. The electric piano plays the fade in the neo-soul chord of the slow cascading from bright to lamplit. The fretless bass slides through the transition of the space from afternoon to evening. End of the bright part, and the love remains in the low light. The transition into evening is its own love letter, the day becoming grown into its quieter self. End of the bright part, still here though. End of the bright part, the afterglow of a day that had you somewhere in it. End of the bright part, every minute held something of you. the lamplit drift of late day thought, the soft acknowledging that absence fills the dark like something you've learned to carry without heaviness. And of the bright part, the tenderness of the transition, the love that continues past the light. And of the bright part, sinews of feeling holding. And of the bright part, the lamp goes on, you're still here somehow, still holding. I've been granted access to the version you don't show, the one beyond the coercion of being seen in public, the unguarded addition that arrives when you've discarded the effort of impression. This one is tired sometimes, this one gets it wrong, this one rhymes. The private version is the trust itself, being handed someone's actual self is the whole of intimacy. The version you don't show, you show it to me. The version you don't show, I hold it carefully. The version you don't show is the real one. The version you don't show, I'm the one you chose to give it to. The finger snaps fall in the unguarded rhythm of someone who has stopped performing with him or her, just being. The muted piano hums the sound of the actual, the piano of the private moment shared. I'm trusted with the version you don't show, adjusted. The private version is the trust itself, being handed someone's actual self is the whole of intimacy. The version you don't show, you show it to me. The version you don't show, I hold it carefully. The version you don't show is the real one. The version you don't show, I'm the one you chose to give it to. On an April morning before the sky changes, I think about the whole of the ranges of who you are, the public and the kept. The one that laughs too loud and the one that wept quietly in a kitchen without explaining. The version you don't show, I'm maintaining the trust of that, the honor of it daily. The version you don't show, I hold it faithfully. The version you don't show, you show it to me. I hold it, no one else gets this. Every person has a frequency, a register of presence, the currency of how they move through space and how the air responds to them. You have it, yours is there. In every room before I see your face, the frequency of you fills every place. Before the eye, the frequency arrives, the thing that tells you someone's presence thrives. In the room you've just walked into, the frequency of you I tune in daily. The frequency of you, it lands on me. The frequency of you, the missing link between my day and feeling right. The pedal steel bends through the register of love, a signal, not sinister, just the physics of a person you love, the frequency of you above and below, the audible in everything, the frequency of you, what a thing. Before the eye, the frequency arrives, the thing that tells you someone's presence thrives in the room you've just walked into, the frequency of you. I tune in daily, the frequency of you, it lands on me. The vibraphone describes it best, I think, the frequency of you, the missing link between my day and feeling right. Falling slowly into someone means calibrating to their frequency, the scenes of their existence, tuning your receiver. I've become a faithful believer in the signal you broadcast, the way the frequency of you precedes the day and enters every room ahead of you, the frequency of you. I'm tuned through the frequency of you. I'm always tuned in every room, still receiving. You ask questions like you actually want the answer, not the social kind, the gracious cancer of conversation that fills time without landing. Your questions land with the understanding that the reply will be received and held. How you ask a question, I was felt. Being as like you matter is its own form of love, the way you're shown someone is listening before you speak. How you ask a question, I know this. How you ask a question, it hits differently than most. You lean in, you hold. How you ask a question, being told I matter wordlessly. The glacis peel rings out the moment of being asked. The love that isn't masked is curiosity, but is exactly that. Genuine interest in where I'm at, what I think, what I feel, what I know. How you ask a question, the best glow. Being asked like you matter is its own form of love, the way you're shown someone is listening before you speak. How you ask a question, I know this. How you ask a question, it hits synth pads drift through the unmasking of a person who listens like it costs them nothing but gives you everything. How you ask a question is how I knew that this was love before I had the language for it. You lean in, you pour yourself into the receiving. How you ask a question is the whole of the task. How you ask a question, leaning in, waiting for the answer. I felt it first. April is going quiet now, the way a month does at its end. The display of its best intentions gathering into the last few days, the coming through of everything it promised and delivered. Going quiet into May, and I've considered the going quiet of the season is the deepest moment, when the month is at its sleepiest and most honest. Going quiet into May, with you beside it. Going quiet into May, I've tried it without you, and the month means less. Going quiet into May, no distress, just a handing over. The fretless bass slides through the handover, the neo-soul chord of the going over of April into the next thing. The electric piano holds the note between seasons, the piano of in-between. Going quiet into May, with you at the end of April's display. The going quiet of a season is the deepest moment, when the month is at its sleepiest and most honest. Going quiet into May, with you beside it. Going quiet into May, I've tried it without you, and the month means less. Going quiet into May, no distress, just the handing over. The drum machine keeps the slow count of the last days of April, the fount of what the season gave. Going quiet into May means carrying the inventory of the day and the month and the version of you I've loved this season. Going quiet through the last light, the last lamp, the last. Going quiet into May, the first and last time this version of us is April's. Going quiet into May. With you, April almost done, May already starting. After everything the season brought, the opening, the learning, all the thought, and growth and friction and the good. After all of it, I'm still stood, facing the same direction I chose back in the first day, still the same course. Devotion proves itself through the after, not just the joy but the after laughter, the after difficulty. They're still here, still the same direction toward you, still the same direction. Nothing holds through everything. The finger snaps keep the patient beat, the love that chooses through the complete range of difficulty, end of ease. The acoustic loop hums through the degrees of having been through something and arriving still the same direction and thriving. Devotion proves itself through the after, not just the joy but the after laughter, the after difficulty. They're still here, still the same direction toward you, still the same direction. Nothing new in the compass, just the confirmation. Still the same direction. The foundation holds through everything. As the evening comes and the day closes, the synth pad hums a love that supposes nothing different, still the same direction, still the same chosen correction of the compass toward you. Not because nothing has changed, because love draws itself toward the same person through change, through season, through the whole range, still the same direction, still the same direction toward you. Through all of it, still pointing there. Started noticing how the day closes, the way it gathers its light, disposes of the bright hours and hands them to the lamp. And in that transition, the slight damp of evening entering, I think of you. As the day closes, as the light moves through, the day has its own way of ending, a closing that's really a recommending of the dark for the softer thinking. How the day closes, I find you there. How the day closes in the quieter lamplit evening, you arrive. How the day closes, keeping you alive in the quietest hours. The harmonica plays the going down of light across an April town. Becoming evening, the piano holds the fact that how the day closes unfolds the whole of what I feel. The transition is yours now by quiet acquisition. The day has its own way of ending, a closing that's really a recommending of the dark for the softer thinking. How the day closes, I find you there. How the day closes in the quieter air of lamplit evening, you arrive. How the day closes, keeping you alive in the quietest hours. Bittersweet lives in how the day closes. The kalimba plays the evening's roses, the memory rose of someone in the day. I carry you through how the day closes, always finding you at the end of the light. How the day closes and the night begins with you in it, carried through from morning. How the day closes you, how the day closes. I find you there. Every evening you close with me. Before the day has asked anything of me, before the inbox and the to-do spree of ordinary obligation arrives, there's a moment where love survives its own announcement. Injustice, this morning has your name on it and his. Some mornings belong to someone before they've even begun to be anything other than yours. This morning has your name on it. I found it there. This morning has your name on it in the air. Before the first cup in the opening light, this morning has your name on it, exactly right from the very start. The road hums the frequency of this, the love that preloads into morning bliss without requiring the dramatic. It's not romantic in the cinematic sense, it's real. The daily dedication of a person to their favorite constellation. Some mornings belong to someone before they've even begun to be anything other than yours. This morning has your name on it. I found it there. This morning has your name on it in the air. Before the first cup in the opening light, this morning has your name on it, exactly right from the very start. The walking day steps through the April morning, the last ones of the season, the slow adorning of a day that will turn to cloud by afternoon. But for now it's yours. This morning, this tune, the vinyl hiss beneath the love that's written in the first light. This morning has your name on it before I even chose to put it there. This morning has your name on it everywhere. This morning has your name on it. I found it there before anything else. Still yours. I'm gonna carry April forward, not as weight as something toward the next season. The light of the mornings, the feeling of the first warmth, the adornings of blossom on the ordinary street, and you, the best of what the month complete. The end of a season is always a carrying, the love it gave, the marrying of time and person into memory. Carrying April forward into May, carrying April forward, the display of what this month gave me in its time. Carrying April plays the carrying forward, the love that translates through every forward season. The piano stains the note of something begun in April and afloat now into the summer light that's coming, carrying April forward, always running toward the next version. The end of a season is always a carrying, the love it gave, the marrying of time and person into memory, carrying April forward into May, carrying April forward, the display of what this month gave me in its time, carrying April forward, yours and mine, this version we've been building. On an evening with the lamp already on, a fingerbit guitar plays what's gone into memory as something held, not lost, carrying April forward at no cost of grief, just the sweetness of completion, the month that gave me you, the accretion of blossom days and overcast ones and bright, carrying April forward into the night of the next season, into you, carrying April forward into May, into whatever comes, still carrying you. The cloud came in the way it always does, without announcement, just because the afternoon decided to go gray. And I thought of you across the day, the way I always do when the sky changes. The cloud that came in rearranges everything. A shift in the sky is a shift in the mind. The cloud that comes in of the afternoon kind brings its own quality of thought. The cloud that came in, I thought of you. The cloud that came in, the way it drew something reflective out of the afternoon. The cloud that came in, not too soon, not too late, just right. The piano hums, the overcast feeling, not dark, just the quiet of the revealing quality of afternoon going gray. The synth pad holds the bittersweet way that clouds carry their own meditations. The cloud that came in and my considerations. A shift in the sky is a shift in the mind. The cloud that comes in of the afternoon kind brings its own quality of thought. The cloud that came in, I thought of you. The cloud that came in, the way it drew something reflective out of the afternoon. The cloud that came in, not too soon, not too late, just right. Missing someone on a clouding afternoon is its own kind of quiet. The room goes softer as the light diffuses out, and in the softness I think about the full catalog of you without the brightness, demanding anything, the cloud's rightness for this kind of thinking. The cloud that came in and brought the missing with it, wearing thin but warm. The cloud that came in and I thought of you. The softest missing, still here with me. We disagreed about something small today, the kind of disagreement where both sides say that piece in neither is quite right and neither is quite wrong. The light of a spring morning still on everything while we worked it through the best ring. Love that can hold a disagreement without breaking is the kind we're singing about. The argument that ends in laughter, the warmest argument, that's what we had. The warmest argument, not very bad, just real, the friction of two minds. The warmest argument, the kind that finds resolution in the end. The guitar hums the working through, the synth bass holds the disagreement of two people who have earned the right to conflict in the safety of each other. Constrict nothing, say the thing and trust the landing. The warmest argument, understanding. Love that can hold a disagreement without breaking is the kind we're singing about. The argument that ends in laughter, the warmest argument, that's what we had. The warmest argument, not very bad, just real, the friction of two minds. The warmest argument, the kind that finds resolution in the end. On a morning turning toward afternoon cloud, we resolved it and the relief was loud. And the quiet way relief is a cup past, a look that said it. The warmest argument lasts a certain time and then it's over. The warmest argument proves you understand each other well enough to disagree. The warmest argument and still be free. The warmest argument over now, still together. The best kind of proof. Tonight is the first night of the next season. April handed over for no stated reason other than the calendar's instruction. And here we are at the construction site of what comes after the beginning of the longer days, the summer winning. First nights of new seasons have a quality, a threshold feeling, the equality of ending and beginning in one breath. The first night of the next season, and I'm here. The first night of the next season with you near. We're near enough, the gap bridgeable. The first night of the next season, visible from where I stand, you and the new. The lap steel slides through the threshold note, piano hums the love that wrote itself into April and will carry forward. The first night of the next season, toward whatever the summer holds, the light will last longer now. The first night. First nights of new seasons have a quality, a threshold feeling, the equality first night of the next season with you near, or near enough, the gap bridgeable. First night of the next season, visible from where I stand, you and the new. The evening has settled into its own kind, the last of April, the first of the mind, turning towards summer, the fingerpick guitar plays the arrival, the threshold, the far that is also near, the first night of the next season, and love that doesn't lose its text in the translation between months, the first night of the next season. Just once, I wanna say it clearly before the season changes. I love you through all the arrangements of calendar and sky, the first night of the next season. You in it, April behind us, May beginning, still yours. 3 months in, and I'm still finding things, new facets of you the daily life brings to the surface, details that didn't appear in the first bright flush, the way you steer a conversation back to the other person, the kindness of it. 3 months in, no worsening. 3 months is long enough to see the real, past the performance to the actual feel of who a person is in the unhurried. 3 months in, and still discovering. 3 months in, still uncovering the inventory of who you are. 3 months in, still not too far from the beginning, but deeper now. The drum machine keeps the patient count of days accumulated, the amount of evidence that love is in the detail. The walking bass describes the retail version of devotion, which is choosing. 3 months and no sign of losing. 3 months is long enough to see the real, past the performance to the actual feel of who a person is in the unhurried. 3 months in, still discovering. 3 months in, still uncovering the inventory of who you are. 3 months in, still not too far from the beginning, but deeper now. The vinyl hums, the texture of the medium term, not new, not settled, be firm, at a middle ground of falling into knowing. 3 months in, still seeing, still showing up with the attention that the new demands of both of us. 3 months in, and finding you more interesting than the first day made you seem. 3 months in, the best place I've been. 3 months in, still finding things, still discovering, still here. said it, you already knew. The look on your face before I was through. The first word told me you've been waiting for the sentence I've been hesitating to complete. You already knew it was coming and waited anyway, not outrunning. Being known before you spoken is the deepest kind of token love can offer the patient receiving. You already knew, and you waited still. You already knew, and the goodwill of your waiting is everything to me. You already knew, and let me be the one to say it. The at-9 chord opens like the moment of saying and being received, a component of confession that lands softly because the person already knew the cause and the content. The war guitar slides through the love of being known. You already knew and smiled, and that was the whole of it. Being known before you've spoken is the deepest kind of token love can offer the patient receiving. You already knew, and you waited still. You already knew, and the goodwill of your waiting is everything to me. You already knew, and let me be the one to say it. The horn comes in for the received confession, the sound of love beyond the possession of the said. You already knew before the sentence, but you kept the open door of listening. The fretless bass confirms the generosity of this in terms of what love offers. Being known before you speak and waited for, you already knew and gave me the gift of saying it anyway. You already knew, and waited, and let me say it, still the best gift. There's something the cello knows that I don't, a register of feeling that I won't ever fully name. The mid-range truth of long love, the musical proof that some feelings live below the treble and above the bass, the subtle. The cello plays what language leaves behind, the things that live between the heart frequency of being known. Something the cello knows, I hear it here. Something the cello knows, it's become clear that music holds the things I can't articulate. Something the cello knows, it's not too late to learn the language. The finger-picked guitar traces the outside, while the cello holds the inside of a love that has gone deeper than the surface. The mid-range truth, the cello's purpose is to say the thing that neither high nor low can manage. Something the cello knows, and the cello plays what language leaves behind. The things that live between the heart and mind, in the frequency of being known. Something the cello knows, I hear it here. Something the cello knows, it's become clear that music holds the things I can't articulate. Something the cello knows, it's not too late to learn the language. On an afternoon going to gray and quiet, the cello plays what love became. Post-riot of the beginning, the settled, the deep, the long resonating note that keeps its frequency after the bow has lifted. Something the cello knows, and I am gifted with the hearing of it, with the knowing that love has its own frequency, still growing. Something the cello